What goodies, goodie come out to alright. So obviously I've been promising a video for the longest. Right now I'm on holiday with my bestie Kiana. Obviously it's her birthday today, shout outs to her. She's in the background there, but obviously I'm in like a position where there's like good light and whatever whatnot. So I'm not gonna come drag the camera but obviously if she wants to come around she can, but yeah. So listen, so if you have me on Snap here, you've noticed from time to time I post little quotes and little things, but not even an indirect, but it's like I post things that are relatable to like the people who I'd like my supporters who watch me and relates to me at the same time. Not even an indirect or like a shady thing, but like, you know what I mean? Like I post what I post. And then I've been talking about knowing your worth, making sure you deal with the right people, making sure you mind who comes around you, who's in your space, all them type of things there. And babe, chill. When I say lately I've just had a lot of mash people around me. Mash. I've had to listen, people have been dropping like flies, honey. I've caught off a bag of different people. But let's do this little story time and start off with someone that I literally had to cut off not even 20 minutes ago. I just feel like, you know what, girl, in my life, yeah, I don't know, like, the reason why I love using Snap and stuff like that, because it's like, it's in the moment, and that's how I am. I'm in the moment person. Like, I feel like when you have to make a story time and like, come and like, do this, it's like, I feel like it's so planned. Whereas like, when I have my Snap and stuff is happening in that moment, I just snap and, okay, this is what's happening, do you get it? But this happened just now, so I said to myself, you know, I promised you guys a story time for the longest, let me come and do this now. So anyway, enough waffling about, let's get into it. So, in like, May this year, I was on my phone, just chilling. It was like a normal day. I wasn't really doing much. There was no one really at my yard, nothing. No one was at mine. I was just there by myself. I was chilling. And you know what, I don't really like look at my DMs and stuff like that because it's a lot of nonsense. But obviously I share my DMs to people who are trying to get in contact with me for like serious things, whether it's like business or like promo, whatever, whatnot, obviously. And obviously now I mainly take things through email because obviously it's more professional that way and it's easier to keep track of it, because obviously unserious people are not going to go, well, not most unserious people are not going to go to the effort of sending you an email if they're unserious, you get it. But obviously it's quick for someone to send a DM and do their foolishness. But obviously I was on my phone, I was on Insta, and I see this DM come in from one boy. I need a good name for this mash boy. Can I give me a name for this mash boy?
Yeah.
Could you a good name?
He needs to be called Broke Baby.
Broke baby. Broke the blood colour. The boy is cheap. Nothing about the boy. So
someone said he has an Android.
Oh. Did she just go there? Oh my god. Listen. So Broke Baby sends me a DM.
First of all, nobody asked him to come and DM the cool.
This is what I'm saying.
So I don't understand why Broke Baby decided to take his little broke self
to come torment me.
Man, unprovoked.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So he DMs me, starts talking to me, blah blah blah. I'm talking back and forth, and I feel like he had good game. Let me not lie, he had good game. Like we was talking whatever whatnot. Push came to shove, and me and my fast self. So I was barely even talking to this boy. Did I not invite him around? That was mistake number one. Like I spoke to him for like a couple hours, and like he gave, like I felt, I don't know, he seemed like he had a good vibe, and I felt like he had, girl, well you see how this turned out, honey. I'm not making a story time. So I felt like he had a good vibe, whatever whatnot. Spoke to him, ended up coming around, pushing him to shove. He came to see me, this and that, and like it wasn't like we went to speak and whatever whatnot. You know, like it's like you talk to someone, it's like you start sharing certain things, start sharing certain like very personal things. I started sharing very personal things. Like I felt like we could relate. I felt like he had good energy, but girl, when you see these people, girl. So we talked, pushing, shove, blah blah blah. Girl, me and my fast self went to go fast myself with this boy. All types of different bits and bobs transpired. I'm gonna let y'all get to your imagination regarding that. So what happened now? Then after that, I noticed like his energy was like very off. Like when I first met him, when he came, he stayed over, this and that, blah blah blah. That energy was good. Then from then, I just noticed that he had very like weird energy. Obviously, he cut from mine. He was meant to come back. Something happened with him and whoever apparently. Then Tutu's, obviously I noticed a weird vibe, and then like I think I pulled him up on it or like something, or I must have said something, or like I don't know. I think I posted some quote or something. Obviously, he could tell it was about him or whatever it was. Then he was popped up, went back and forth, and ended up removing him. So from then I didn't speak to him for a while. Then I want to say, was it earlier this month? Earlier this month, he must have hollered me. He was like talking about how he misses me, whatever, whatnot. I was like, no. I wasn't really trying to hear it like that. Obviously, at the time I was bored, and you know, like, so at the time I was bored, he ended up coming around, this and that. Came to see me, and he then talk about how he wants to do certain things. I was like, nope. People had blue balls that day because I was not entertaining that. So one thing about me, I don't make the same mistakes. I was like, nope, I'm not doing nothing with you because like, you know these type of, alright, cool. So you know these boys, yeah. Let me tell you the things that are cool. So the type of person I am, I'm not really a casual person. Like there's certain things that I wouldn't do on a casual vibe, but it's like you let people tell you things and let people lie to you, and you put, I don't know, think people will put stuff in your head and you feel like, okay, cool, this is the flex that they're on, so I don't mind doing certain things. But obviously, from the first time I saw him and certain things went on, blah 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 blah, I've noticed that like this is a person, this is a maker, like this is someone who's really lying. These type of boys are these nothing boys will come around good people, because you know what, I'm not like these little loosey goosey big calm down whole people who walk up and down and walk and suck. I'm not them type of people. I'm not somebody who wants to just talk to a bagger man. I'm not that type of person. Like if I'm gonna talk to someone, if I'm gonna give myself to someone in certain ways, then I will do it based on the fact that, okay, cool, I'm trying to commit to that person, they're trying to commit to me. People made it seem as though they was looking to commit and whatever, whatnot, when that was not the case. Obviously, at the same time, I'm a young boy, like, at the end of the day, you're gonna wanna have a little fun and blah, 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 blah. And if people were just honest, then it could have been adapting and I would not care. But it's the fact that people came on a flex of, they're trying to commit, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that. When, honey, them people are going at them have it and them don't have it. That's the real tea. People are going like they have this and they have that and they don't have it. People are going like they're about committing, they're about this and they're about that and they're not about it. So let me give you the 411 on what happened when he came to my house most recently this August. So obviously, stopped talking to him for a bit. He hollered me, started talking again. I was bored. He was like, oh, what am I doing? I was like, nothing. It was mad late as well. He ended up coming around. And then Tutu's, all my other friends at the time came around as well. So all of us was in the house. Obviously, I don't smoke. People said they waited to go get their spliff and whatever, whatnot. So I was like, okay, cool. But obviously, in my area, I live in the middle, I live far out. And obviously, because I don't smoke, I don't know nobody who has them things there. So then basically, yeah, he was saying about mine. Obviously it wasn't a plan for him to stay over, but then he ended up staying over. Then he was like, you wait to stay for a bit longer, and I was like, I don't mind, like it would be nice to have the company. Obviously I live by myself, so it's like sometimes, unless I go to my mum's house and obviously all my family are there, like sometimes you're a bit bored at home, do you get it? So it's like I don't mind having my little friends around, whatever, whatnot. So now, stayed over at mine, considered a way to get some more clothes from his and come back. So I was like, okay, I don't mind following you. So followed him now to go get the clothes. Then he said he waited to go pick up. If you know what that means, then you know. So came out of the house now. He said he's going to go pick up from somebody. Let me tell you what happened with this mash boy. So bear in mind, this is somebody who's been jail and they have ops and man's a shot out here still and all these lovely things and people are there doing this, they're doing that. But it's a thing where, babe, you claim to have been shot in, but you still have on the same raggedy cheap things that I met you in. First time I met this boy was the same little cheapy EXO mash jeans them. I give it to me, changed the little shoes and but the shoes are £8. Little cheap, just little cheap things, and you know what? I'm not being funny. I'm not superficial like that. I don't look for somebody who is rich. Like, you don't need to be rich. Or I'm not a gold digger. I don't want people for their things. 'Cause I have my own things. Do you get it? And I also remember where I came from. There was a time when I wasn't as blessed as I am now. So I'm not superficial like that. But it's a thing where if you're claiming to be a shotter and man makes bread and this and that and the third, then why is it that your words and what I'm seeing in real life is not matching? Why are people still walking up and down with a Samsung Galaxy from 2015?
Interrupt. That's another thing about these people. Like, they just cap. Like, you know them people, yeah? We know you in real life. There is some people that actually know you. Like, we know you in real life. They cap for the net. They cap for image. They cap for people. Baby girl, baby boy. If it's not you, it's just not you.
Exactly. Like, it's not that deep. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You don't need to pretend. You don't. Because you know what? It's a thing where I have what I have, and I don't act like I have more than that.
And you know what it is, yeah? I swear to God, no kidding. People actually respect you and love you more when you're just genuine and you're just yourself. Like, your time will come. Don't sit there and just because someone else has it, you need to feel like, oh my gosh, I need it. Like, if you ain't got it, stop the capping.
And second of all, don't stand in other people's clothes and shoes.
Oh, you don't want me to start with that.
Don't do that, because don't do that. Because the other day the mash boy went to go post in people's shoes, and first of all, the shoes were not meant to look like that. But let me stop. So yeah, let me tell you what happened with this boy. So he went back to his house now. When I say I went into the house, I'm not being funny. I went into the house, yeah. If he ever saw how the house did stay, it was somewhere in East. I'm not gonna say where in East, 'cause I'm not wicked. I went to the house, and girl, if you ever saw her inside that house did stay, it looked like one. The house just looked like some storm went through that house. Girl, I don't even know how to describe the house, but that house was not the business. Okay, how? That was a hot mess. I was like, nah, this is a bit like wild one for this. So, girl, that must happen now. So I went into the house now. He says picking up clothes, blah 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 blah. And at the time, yeah, the next day it was my big sister's birthday party, and I was like, okay, cool. Also, my big sister is very calm. Like, that's one thing about her, she's very chill. So it wasn't adapting for me to bring my friends. I said to him, oh, bring some clothes to go to the thing tomorrow. Since you're gonna stay over and I'm gonna go out, bring some clothes to go to that. Girl, the people don't take up the raggedy boohoo man jump on what type of something, the mash clothes them, the fucking mash things them. When I tell the people that the whole wardrobe is from mash boohoo, I was like, girl, this is not the greatest quality.
Someone said he's gonna go to Selfridges and start renting their clothes when they release that.
He even posted about it the other day. I was like, lol, honey, you well want to go rent, cause you look like a... He looks rent ass, so like he needs to go rent the clothes then for true. I'm not being funny, huh? So that must happen now, yeah. Cool. So he picks up the little rent of cheap clothes then and come out the house now. Bear in mind, this is a big shotter, yeah. And bear in mind, this is a this is one big something. Who's got ops and he's on this and he's on that and he's on his drilling.
From his ops, but his girl.
I can't do this. So bear in mind, this one big something, yeah. And bear in mind, this is someone who's got in prison, all these things, and people, man's done his time, I've done my time still, and all these lovely things. So we come out the house now, and he said he's going to go pick up from the person. So obviously, people who know what picking up means, if you're going to pick up, tell me why you need to have certain things on you to pick up. He said he's going to go pick up, people's going to go pick up their thing or whatever they want to take their if you know what it means, then you know what it means. He says he's going to pick up his thing. I'm thinking, if you're going to go pick up from somebody, this is someone you picked up from before, why do you need to carry if you're going to go do that? I was thinking, no, something's not right about this. At the end of the day, I'm very big on self-preservation. I'm not somebody who wants to die early. So me, being me, went from time, what's it called? He says he's going to pick up from that person. He's there carrying things or whatever, whatnot. I made sure I had my cab booked. and ready. Obviously it was very late, so cabs, and because we were so far out, cabs take a bit of time to come, so I ended up having to book one whole black taxi and all these things. I made sure that I had my something booked from we stepped foot out of the house, need to go pick up whatever. I made sure I had my taxi booked because they wasn't going to come mix me today. So now I booked my cab. Now he's going to go pick up where I was. It was at one long straight road, and there was like big trees on the road. There was big trees, just bare trees on the road. Yeah. So I made sure that what's it called? I made sure I booked my cab. So he's further down the road. He told me to wait back. Obviously, I saw some big trees. I said, let me stand behind this tree. I ain't got time for no mix up with nobody. So I stood behind the tree. He's down there waiting for the person to come. So if you're going to go pick up Kiana, shouldn't this be one quick thing? Like, you should be giving your money, taking whatever you're taking whatever the person's giving you, and go about your business.
Hey, it should be so fast, like as in a quick exchange.
So tell me why I was standing behind this tree and the boy's talking to the person we're to go pick up from for a good like 20 minutes. So 20, I'm not even exaggerating, 20 minutes go by and he's talking back and forth to this person, and over time I'm seeing them get very animated. Like people are starting, you can see something's getting heated. Obviously at the distance I'm standing, I can't really hear, but I'm hearing voices starting. From where I was standing, I can't hear if he was talking normally, but I'm hearing people. So why am I hearing them? Therefore they're now shouting, they're going back and forth. Truth is now I see people are scrapping. I'm like, why are you and the person you went to go pick up from scrapping? What's going on here? So they're scrapping now all these things. Then obviously, girl, my mum sat by the tree. So let me tell you what I done here when they started scrapping. When I saw them start scrapping, me beside where the tree was, there was one big part beside the tree. I pushed myself backwards because I said, I'm not gonna make no one come stab me today. When they started scrapping, I quickly shook myself behind the tree. I pushed myself behind the tree and I slanted my body so if you was looking at the tree, you couldn't see me. I hid behind this tree. Then when I saw my opportunity to run when nobody would see me, when I saw them turn around and they're still scrapping, I legged it into the part that was beside the tree. I was like, no, because nah. So then I'm looking at my phone, where's my cab, babe? I was ready to leave this boy because that is one crosses. That's crosses. Because think of it now. Imagine the boy he was scrapping in the pen and people them having their things or whatever, and they saw me now, ready to come start with me. Are you mad for them to come fling me up on Shade Burn all them places again in mix up? No. So that happened now. I see him, obviously I ran to the park now. So obviously I can't see what's going on because they're still on that main road. The park is like here. So I'm in the park now. I'm looking at my phone where my cab is so I can go to my cab. I'm ready to leave him same place and I don't business because I'm not into that. I'm not losing my life for nobody. Are you stupid? Unless me, like, it depends on what the situation was. Cause at the end of the day, one thing about me, if something is going down, I'm not gonna leave my friend. I'm not. By the end of the day, I'm made out of the same flesh and bones as everybody else. And my body is not invulnerable to wounds. So I wasn't gonna make nobody come stab me for free for no reason. Especially when you put yourself in that situation. Because remember I said this, he said he's going to go pick up. So why did you need to have a thing on you, have something on you if it's somebody you picked up from before? So therefore you knew what you was getting into. You put yourself in that situation on purpose. And I don't need people around me who are in them type of things. Cause I know for a fact that me and Kiana go on the road, I'm not into them type of things. And if it's a thing where me and Kenan need to fight, me and Kenan will fight. I will never leave my friends them there to do with a situation. But if you purposely put yourself in that situation, how can you blame me for protecting myself? I'm supposed to make myself get stabbed up for no reason? No. Cause I was damn sure going to be able to go home and go to my mum's house. Oh. Cause mum wasn't going to be burying me. Oh. So all this happened now, then I see him running down the road. Obviously I'm standing in the park, at this point I'm behind one bush, honey. I went right back into that closet, honey, cause I was in that bush. Because I'm like, no. I'm standing beside one bush. So obviously when you can still see the main road from where I was standing in the park. So when he ran down the road looking for me now, he can't see where I've gone. He's looking for me now, he's looking like where I've gone. Obviously he looks to the left where the part was, from where the main road was. He looks to the left and he sees me. So he comes, I see him running. So then he runs into the park and runs to me and he's like, he's moving back erratic. I'm thinking, what's wrong with you? Like, he's not saying what happened to him. Did the people not rob him? But this is one big driller, and this is one big boy who just came out of prison. All these things.
Things in the boot and all these.
And all these things, but you let the people, one boy come rob you. It was one-on-one, you know. And you know what's even funny? Him and the mash cheap phone that you have. Do you know how the boy don't even rate you? The boy, do you know the boy who robbed you don't even rate the boy? The boy took the £20 that he was gonna give to
Wait, so he didn't get his supply after he took the £20?
Nope. The boy robbed him for the £20. They didn't even take the cheap phone, the little iPhone 5C, the blue iPhone 5C that people are still carrying in 2020. The boy didn't even take the phone from him, nor the Samsung. The boy didn't even take the phone. That's, you know, the boy they rate, because the boy said, the boy knows that those phones have no value. The people really took the phone. They didn't even take the phone. They took the £20, and part of the money wasn't even his money. It was my friend's money, because obviously, when he said that,
He went to their house.
Yeah.
So wait, did he give back the half?
No. He said, oh, send details. All now people can't give back the people their money. You need to run back. He's not even. I don't even chat to her no more. But you need to run back the people their money that you took. Make people come take from you. You're just cheap and come out. So yeah, people that must have robbed him now. He's there moving back erratic, and then he's saying how he needs to go to his ends now and go chat to his boys and blah 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 blah. All this nonsense. Honey, you just felt shame's your way to go home. And obviously I wasn't begging no one to go. I told him to go to his house. One. So now that happened. Now from then, he's messaged me and been talking about how what am I doing, blah blah blah. Me, I lied and said I was busy, and I blatantly posted my main story for people to see that I was in my house. Because you was not coming back around me because your crosses. I don't want no one to come around me and next thing you know people are coming to my house to come beat you. So yeah, I was like, from that happened, I was like, I don't want you around me. And so all of that happened. Let me tell you what happened today for me to make this story time now. So as of the last few weeks now, I've just distanced myself. I stopped popping up to him, I stopped talking to him, whatever, whatnot. Obviously I don't have a problem with him, like me and him are cool, but I've just distanced myself because like this is like it's bad vibes, like this is not good. This is not someone I should be around that's getting involved in certain things. I was like, nah, I'm not into that. And furthermore, you're a dickhead because you make people can rob you in front of me. So if you want to be so big and bad man, so remember one man that can protect me.
Innit? Be like, sorry, you can't talk to no people that are getting robbed for £20. So what happens when people want to come and fight us and rob us? We need our boyfriends to come and you know what I mean?
Exactly. So what am I doing with that? I was like, nope. So now, woo, let me tell you what happened today. So now, he never had no private story before, but obviously I've gone on Snap and I've seen Padlock.
No, you need to tell them that you're in a different country and his press.
Exactly. Yeah. In fact, furthermore, I'm on holiday right now. I'm on holiday right now. The people that are threatened, exactly looking for attention from me. He never had no private story before. I'm seeing him in some sort of private story because obviously I don't pop up to him unless he pops up to me first. I don't speak to him. I just distance myself. I don't even watch the story. I just ignore the presence. Like I was gonna remove him, but I was like to myself, I don't have a big issue for me to go and remove him, and then he pops up to say, oh, well, I've removed him, all that long thing. So you know, sometimes you just want to remove someone, but it's like you just keep them there just to like avoid drops. You get what I'm saying? So I must have done that now. Removed him. I mean, not removed him. I must have just been distancing myself. I see him add me to some private stories. I'm thinking, what's this now? I'll go watch the story now. So I've watched the story and I see he's posted something about, oh my god, can I pass me my phone please?
Where is it?
I think it's on the bed or something. It's over there somewhere where I was sitting, so I can read. Can I make sure I took a screenshot?
You have 10 phones.
Yeah, the big one. Thank you. So yeah, let me go read what the thing said. He went to go post. Obviously I'm on holiday now and he's seen I'm on holiday, whatever, whatnot. I have posted certain things like seeing about new man, all of that little banterish things like that. He's watched that.
That you always post.
That always posts. So it's not even about him. So he went and added me to some private story and put, they could never make me jealous because I only deal with upgrades. And by the way, your new man is a D grade. First of all, it's downgrade. This is clearly someone who hasn't done their GCSEs. First of all, it's downgrade, and then he put sending shots speech. in brackets.
And second of all, you're supposed to be one big bad man, gunman.
What are you doing?
Rode his time. So why are you even?
Like, why are you doing this? Like, what is this about? So I'm like to myself, you never had a private story before. You've made some private story. You haven't posted anything else in this private story but this and put me in it. So then I asked him, who are you talking about? Oh, I'm indirecting someone I used to talk to. So why am I in the private story where you're posting your indirects? Why have you added me to it? So then I was like, why am I in this private story if you're indirecting someone you used to talk to? Hey, you've always been in the private, I just didn't post my private story. But that's really a lie, because when he was at mine and I've seen his phone, he never had no private story. And I even asked him, why do you have a private story? He was like, I don't even post like that, so why are you lying? So obviously, I must have made my little comment, and I was like, people are broke, blah, 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 with a little Samsung phone, whatever, whatnot. I made my little indirect, yes I did. Then he went to go pop up to me talking about how something about how he's still done things with my soulless self or something like that, or something like that, just chatting one bag of rubbish. And I was like, you know what, first of all, you can never ever be talking about me, okay, the place we live in favor one bando. The place was mashed down. You're clearly dealing with a lot of struggles in your life. You have no ratings in the area because the people that robbed you. So I don't understand why people were trying to at me, because they were going back and forth with me, trying to disrespect me. I had to put in his place. I was going to go commit suicide in your mama's big hole. Yeah, and I don't business. When I tell you I dragged that something, you guys know how I stay already. I dragged that something. So yeah, that's what really made me come here and tell this story time. So now let me get to the real point of this story time. For the people that's watching, for my goodies them, for my girls, for my boys, for everybody, be very careful who you let into your space or who you let around you. So sometimes, yeah, you'll be like, I'm lonely, I want to talk, like, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you're bored, but listen, just stick to your main drillers them, stick to your real people them. Anytime I feel lonely, wherever it is, my love, if I'm not talking to Kenna, I'm talking to my best friend Cheyenne, my two besties them, my bestie Kenna, bestie, like, if I'm not talking to them, I don't really chat to no one like that. If I'm talking to my set people that are, like, everyone knows who I rock with, and people who I rock with know. I'm not even going to drop one bag of names, but you get what I'm saying. If I'm not talking to them, then I'm alright. I'm fine, because you know what? I have my yard, I have my good things there, I have my money, I'm alright. Mind who you get yourself involved in. I mean, this boy come DM me, talking one bag of rubbish, making me feel like it's this when it's really not that. So just mind who you entertain, who you let around you, because these people are not shit, honestly. Don't entertain what's beneath you, because this boy is beneath me. And yeah, that's really just it. Girl, about this entertained you in some type of way, and I beg you take my advice, because this was really something that I could have just avoided this so easily. He's literally just been another person I blocked. When he was going back and forth with me, imagine the boys there telling me, so many of your friends warned me about you. So I said to him, whosoever is my friend and they're warning you about me was never my friend. Because at the end of the day, if they're my friend and they don't know you like that, but because people are looking man, and they're looking man from anywhere, even me too, I'm there looking man as to why I even spoke to you.
I'm looking man too.
That's why I even spoke to this mash boy, I'm there looking man. Girl, man is not good for you, girl. Man is not good. I soon go back and twist them or something and just call it a life. Not even call it a day, call it a life. I can't take the stress. It's better I'm by myself and I just stick to my good friends then, because I need good people around me. I need people who are on a level playing field. I need people who are on what I'm on. These people are not on anything. People are making music, the music not gonna wear people, and then he had the audacity to send me his music video link. Ain't nobody watching that. I'm not looking at it, and I'm not promoting it neither. They're talking about remember when he was talking to me about something about promoting his mash music? I'm not promoting that shit. Go about your business. Like, listen, whenever I talk to a boy, I talk to them, but I'm not a casual person. I'm not someone, as I said from the start, I'm not someone who's looking to just do things with bare man, whatever, whatnot. I'm not, no. I'm not built like that. Some people are built like that, and some people like the thrill of talking to bare people, but I'm not built like that. If I want to talk to someone, I want to talk to someone. If I'm going to do things with someone, I want to do things with that one person over and over again. Do you get it? And because I saw potential in this person, I went and forced myself to go do things, blah, blah, blah. Never again. Can I just a wasted body count? Wasted time? Girl. And time you can't get back, you know. So you need to make the most of your time. You get one life to live. You only have one time on this earth. So this is my little advice. Just be careful of who you allow around you. And yeah, you cannot beat me, them cannot beat me. Yeah, I'm gonna come out. Alright. Watch out for more videos. Obviously I'm on holiday right now while I'm here. Watch out for the vlog on her channel. I'm even gonna link her channel in the description. Obviously it's her birthday. Big up to her. Big up to my blood clot good friend on her birthday, yeah. We're about to go out to go eat or whatever, whatnot. So you lots are gonna see all the good things down. Period. So yeah, watch out, yeah. And yeah, I'm out. Bye.